we are now going to extend such type of assistance. And we do hope and Dhaka and all other dignitaries from the event family. Thank you very much, and thank you the media partners who are here. And
so this entitlement is of the poorest population. So 20% of the population, 100,000 households, 500,000 population.
So let's start with our Honorable Country Director for WFP Bangladesh. Thank you, Zubair. Let's start with
very good afternoon. As I stand here for giving a vote of thanks to
consider all sorts of dimensions. All dimensions so that the beneficiary
talks to Bazar. So we're again with the support of the Canadian. I think it's important, not only to provide assistance to 200 crore. So this is in a small way. Perspective is slightly over $3.5 million US. It's 3.6, consistent with the level of support that's being provided. Thank you, DC, and additional DC for your respond to additional needs as a result of the COVID.
Thank you very much, Sami. Thank you very much, DC and DC. Also affecting the host community, vulnerability, food security. So WFP has been implementing our livelihood program since 2012. We have taken up, but now we expanded the Bazar to more high-spending leadership of the Deputy Commissioner. So our we agreed to provide a similar type of intervention. SRPD. So these NGOs are working for the, and we agreed to support this livelihood support. Just as here, we support the beneficiary selection process. We support
World Food Program. Their focus area is to be for the right people. Their assistance will be executive of people, so that the selection process will be in line with the Cox's Bazar town. And we have the consideration.
Several years, actually. And my UN colleagues, who we're all sort of in this together, supporting the host community as well as the refugee population that are. Honorable Prime Minister has recently announced as the new incentive package of 3,200 crore.
In Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh families are very heavily rely on daily wage labor to meet their daily needs. So, which is negatively affected by the COVID lockdown and the whole crisis period since last year. So, before COVID, the population in Cox's Bazar is already vulnerable. According to our assessment, we're doing the annual assessment. Vulnerability level increased from 40% to 50% last year. And then we have the highly vulnerable, poorest of the poor. This category of people also increased from 7% to 11%. So, and the market food price has been increased, as you know. The rice is increased and all other key commodity has been increased. And some supply chain is disrupted.
with the Deputy Commissioner office. If you need any more detail, you can approach the DC office or WFP as well. We can share with you in detail. However, moving forward, as we said that this is a very short session just because of the COVID, so we are going to conclude this session and requesting Mohammad Rashid, Deputy Commissioner for Cox's Bazar, to have the comments and conclusion remarks.
For the district administration to extend all sorts of cooperation and all sorts of assistance for the humanitarian activities for DMN people as well as the host community. And definitely, we do appreciate their great contribution, significant contribution of the UN agency, especially in perspective of the COVID-2020 situation from 2020 year to 2021 year, what the UNHCR, IOM and all other UN agencies have done for the welfare of the Cox's Bazar people, especially in the perspective of COVID hospital management, logistics, modernization of hospitals, 250 bed hospitals. These are also very encouraging, and we do appreciate, in collaboration with the Bangladesh government, they are doing a very good job for the FDMN as well as the local community. And if you cast your eyes in the last 2020 year, in COVID situation, World Food Programme has come forward with a huge number of packages of humanitarian aspects, along with food assistance, and IOM and UNHCR, and lastly, rather I should say, who not have come forward with a package of humanitarian activities in the COVID 2020 year. Now, you know, the lockdown situation was going on, and today, from 15 July, on the occasion of our great Islamic ceremony, religious ceremony, the government has given a source of relax. And now we have given an opportunity to organize this type of program, and they have come forward with a huge number of good packages, mind-blowing packages, good number of assistance. We can say assistance in cash. 1 lakh people. Each and every family will be provided with 2,500 taka, which is a very great, which will be a very great assistance in this COVID situation. And the district administration is always in line with the rules and regulations what have fixed from the government, as well as what will fixed in the criteria for selection of the, and all our human resources will be extended their allowed support to identify the suitable and the best beneficiary whose life and whose livelihood was disrupted due to the COVID-19 lockdown situation from 1st July to 14th July. And we do hope and we do appreciate that.
An opportunity to strengthen our relationship and work together for the humankind. And as we stand here today, we are in a special pandemic situation that requires more close relationship with the developing partners. And as our Deputy Commissioner has called, and they have rightly responded to our requirement for the host communities. Sir has already thanked all the stakeholders that are involved in this process. Just to stick to the ritual of giving a formal vote of thanks, I would like to thank WFP and especially the Government of Canada for extending such kind of cooperation, and also our friends from media for coming here. And I think it will be a good expression that the partners are working not only for the people in the Rohingya camps, but they are also sympathetic to the needs of the local communities. That will be a very good point to go further together. So I will not take much time. One thing that I must remember, that we had a very good evening with Richard in the hotel with the district administration officials, and we shared our experience that was followed by a very delicious dinner.
This critical situation, a critical moment, like previous, like always.